for joining Yoga with Pretty Zen. I really appreciate you coming. This morning, we are going to just do a little gentle flow, mostly focusing on our legs and back. Coming into mountain at the top of your mat. Standing with your feet hips width apart, hands to the side. Engaging the core, tailbone in. Take a few breaths here. As we set an intention for this morning, think about what you want to get out of today's practice. For me, I'm just appreciating my body for the movement it allows. Just keeping it real simple. Maybe you're here for self-care. Whatever it may be. Breathe in and out. As we bring our hands to heart center. We are thankful today to be able to be here, to have the ability to stand, to create motion with our bodies. We are blessed and highly favored. Continue to breathe. And on your next inhale, float the arms up while palms stay together into upward salute. Core engaged, bottom drawn in, arms next to the ears. As you exhale, lean to the right for a side stretch. Inhale up and exhale to the left. Inhale up, tall, upward salute, and exhale to the back. Allowing your gaze to follow the palms of your hands. And inhale back up. Tuck the tailbone and back to the right. Let me show y'all this way. So we're inhaling up. As you exhale, go deeper into the stretch if you can. Inhale up, coming back in to upward salute. Inhale tall and exhale to the left. Remembering to go deeper as you exhale. Back up and drop the arms to the back into the side until they reach the thighs. Good job. We're going to go into Ragdoll. Inhale up and exhale, allowing your hips to hinge, keeping the back straight, letting the arms come down, and just cross them and allow yourself to hang. Extending through the body, keeping a micro bend in your knee. Take a few more breaths here. As we inhale back up, slowly bringing our arms down to heart center. Inhale up and forward fold down. This time, using your hands to grab the back of your shins and giving yourself just a little pull, keeping the back straight. If you have blocks, you can even do a forward fold, ensuring your back is straight by using the blocks. Extend through the spine, lengthen as you fold at the hips, giving yourself a stretch in the back of the legs and thighs and glutes. Inhale up to half fold, keeping your hands above the knee or below, just not on, with the flat back. Inhale, and on your exhale, allow yourself to hang again into Ragdoll, folding those arms and just letting yourself fall. Neck relax. Body falling towards the crown of the head. This time, as you inhale, roll the body up with the arch in the back. Slowly bringing the arms down. Continue slowly until you are standing straight and tall, releasing the arms all the way up into upward salute again. And breathe. Release the arms to your side. And come into center of the mat. We're going to give our hips a little bit of a stretch by coming into garland. You're going to drop your hips down. Hands meet the floor. Heels on the floor. Back extended, tall and long. From here, extend the left leg out, flexing the foot, coming into ninja. Just giving our inside of our leg just a little bit of a stretch right in here. Come back into garland. And extend the right leg out for ninja on the other side. Again, just kind of waking up those hips for me. you're coming back into garland, we're actually just going to come to a table top position. Knees, shoulder, hips width apart. Hands, shoulders width apart. And on our inhale, we're going to lift our left leg up for hydrant. Inhale and lift, flexing the foot, and hold, and down. You want the hip to be parallel to, you want the knee to be parallel to the hips. Inhale up, and hold, and down. Inhale up, and hold, and down. Inhale up and down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. We're going to do it on the other side now. Inhale right up with the flexed foot and down. Inhale up and down. Inhale, lift the leg off the ground, keeping the foot flexed, knee parallel to the hips, and down. 2 more times. Inhale up, and hold, and down. Good job. One more time. Inhale up, and down. Go ahead and push back on your hips back to meet your feet. Hands extend forward. Your forehead, allow it to come to the mat for child's pose. Extending through the arms, relaxing the neck, forehead on the mat, and breathe. From child's pose, we're going to go into down dog. Go ahead and come back into table. Tuck the toes under. Extend the hips up into a V position, letting the neck and head hang. Trying to get the heels of your feet to meet the mat. And go ahead and pedal the legs in, giving yourself an extra stretch. Extend through the arms, separating the backs of the shoulder blades. Through the hands, hands spread wide, toes spread wide. Remembering to breathe. Allow your gaze to go to the top of your hands and take your left leg and bend it in, giving yourself a little crunch. And hold. Allow the left foot to come between your hands and ground on the mat. Coming into a low lunge. When you're ready, find your balance and extend the hands off the mat. Coming into a high lunge. Back leg should be extended on your toes. Rotate your right leg and foot towards the back and keep the body straight, coming into warrior one. Rotate, extending the arms out parallel to the mat, gazing over the middle finger, coming into warrior two, and hold. lengthening the spine, engaging in the legs, and even in the core. Drop your right arm back towards your thigh as you extend the left arm up towards the sky, coming into reverse warrior. Staying long and tall, extending the spine. Gaze should be up at the palm. Drop the left arm down, bringing it back into warrior. And bring both palms back to the mat as you frame the foot, coming back into a low lunge. Hold as you lift the chest. Maybe coming up onto your fingertips. Coming back down to the palms, let the left foot meet the right foot at the back of the mat, coming into plank. Hold. Engaging the core, squeezing the glutes if you need to. Knee meets the mat. We're going to do knees, chest, chin. So bring your hands in, or bring your arms down, and allow your chest to meet the mat, and then your chin. Just hold here for a few breaths. Engaging the core, pulling the belly in, keeping the arms tight, engaging in the arms. On the next inhale, go ahead and straighten the body, pulling up on the arms. And you can allow your hips to rest for cobra. You can have a slight bend in the arms. Stay here for a few breaths. Go ahead and straighten the arms out as you come back into table. Pushing all the way back as your hips meet the back of your feet and your head meets the mat for child's pose. Extending the arms all the way out. Coming back into table, tucking the toes under, pushing out through the arms, extending the hips up into down dog. Take a few breaths here, remembering to let the neck hang loose, engaging through the shoulder blades. And heels meeting the mat. Pedaling the feet once again, just because I think it feels good. And stopping. Allowing our gaze to go to the front of our hands again. This time, releasing the right leg from the mat, crunching in and under and holding. You can flex the foot if you want, or you can point it, whatever you want to do. Just hold it. Allowing that foot to meet between your hands for a low lunge on the right side. Just like we did on the other side, find our balance. Once you have it, release the hands up for our high lunge on our right side. Arms extended by our ears, framing the ears. Belly in, front leg engaged, back leg extended on our toes. When you're ready, go ahead and extend that back foot towards your side at about a 90-degree angle, and keep the arms extended for warrior one. Go ahead and switch the body out, turning to the side, opening up the hips, gazing over the right middle finger for warrior two. Drop the left arm back, right arm extends up and over, coming into reverse warrior. Going back out into warrior two. Engaging in the legs, remembering to breathe, and gazing over the middle finger. Arms come back down and meet the mat. Coming back into low lunge. Extending on our our fingertips so we can raise our shoulders and our chest. Coming back down. Right foot meets the left foot as we hold it for plank. Coming back down for knees, chest, chin. Drop the knees. Lower the chest slowly until it meets our chin. And hold. Engaging the core. And go ahead and lengthen, allowing the belly to meet. Bend the arms for cobra. Go ahead and extend the arms all the way, pushing back for child's pose. Again, allowing our forehead to meet the mat, extending the arms out. Feel a little stretch in your hips. Okay. Coming back up to center. We're going to do a little forward fold twist. So there should be a slight bend in your foot. Should be slightly at an angle turned in. As you hinge forward at the hip. And come all the way down until your hands meet the mat. Let that hold for a second. Spread mine just a little bit. Bring one hand to the middle of the mat. And as you inhale, extend the arm forward as you give yourself a twist. For a more deeper stretch, you can try to go all the way around and have this arm hook your body. Ooh. Release. And back down. Inhale up. Other side again. Release the left arm now up. Bend both of your knees and bring them back in for garland. From garland, we're going to do our side planks, not side planks, our side crow. So take the right arm and put it behind you. Put the left arm next to that. Try to hook, get your hip under your right elbow so you kind of have a shelf. And then once you do that, you can pretty much just kind of hang out on your shelf. Remembering to breathe and come down. Good job. Coming back into garland, we will do it on our other side now. After a few breaths here. Remembering to lift the chest. Such a good day. Every day is a good day when we're alive. In this world, 2020. So here we go. We're going to go to the other side. This time you're going to have your left arm behind you and your hip is going to want to meet the left elbow. And your right arm will be in the front, which is closer to making the shelf for your knee. And again, you just hang out on your shelf once you find your balance. And release. Okay. Going back into our garland pose. We're gonna go up into goddess. Take a few breaths here to strengthen our legs. Gonna step it out a little bit. Lift up. It's okay if you lift all the way up. As our toes point a little bit more outward this time for goddess. I have bad knees, so I have to keep my toes pointed out. You can put your hands up. From here, we're going to go out for not supported triangle. And up and back to garland, to goddess. Engaging in the core and your legs and your glutes. Not the most pleasant pose for me. And to the other side, unsupported triangle. Man, that is tiring. Let's do it one more time. So we're gonna go for our goddess in the middle. Maybe this time giving ourselves a little sexy goddess-like hands. Maybe that'd be more motivation to stand in it if you feel like you're sexy goddess bad bitch. All right. And from there, unsupported triangle, keeping our feet, front foot pointed out, back foot parallel as we bend to the side. Whew, that's hard. Got this one more time. And last time for unsupported triangle on this side again. Back foot parallel, front foot pointed outward. Whew, that is rough. Okay, y'all. I apologize for that. Whew, rough transition. It was kind of hard. Because of that, I think I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna bring it back down, because, Lord. Let's do some half load of the fishes. Let's go ahead and tuck that left leg in towards your booty. Right leg will meet the right foot will meet the left knee. As you twist, opening up. I like to do both sides just to make sure I can get everything out of it. Lifting through the chest, lengthening the spine. Left elbow engaging where that right knee is. Feeling it in our hips. And all of that. Let's switch. So, right leg comes down, right foot meets the booty. Left foot goes over there by the right knee. And again, I like to do both twists. So, we're gonna start with this weird way first. Not really do too much, but that's gonna be a little stretch here in the hip. Right, and then go ahead and do it the right way. Giving yourself a more intense stretch as you look to the back of whatever room you may be in. Remembering to breathe and lengthen the spine. Okay. We're going to come into table. You're going to release your left leg up into the air, bending at the knee. Trying to find the balance. Flex the foot. Release keeping the hips square is the main thing. So let me square my hips because my hips are not square. I can feel it. Release the right arm up and over as it finds the leg behind you at the ankle, the inner ankle, coming into half bow. And hold. Remembering to square the hips. Release the hand and the foot. Coming back into the table. Go ahead and release your right foot back with the bend at the knee. Again, trying to keep the hips square. Release the left arm out as it goes up and over and finds the ankle of the right foot and hold. Maybe even pushing into the hand to give yourself some resistance. And down. Let's do another time on our left side. So release the left leg up. Right arm out. Right hand finds the ankle, inside ankle. And hold. Lifting the chest, extending the leg. Okay, one more time on the other side. Extend and lift the right leg up, bending at the knee. Extend the left leg, arm out. Hand meets ankle and extend. Perfect. Drop the hips, extend the hands out into child's pose again. Coming back up into table. Right leg turns to the side. Right hand stays grounded as the left leg comes up parallel and the left arm extends for half moon. Left foot should be flexed. You can look up at your hand or gaze towards the mat. Remember to breathe and hold. Left leg meets the mat, sorry. Left arm extends out. For almost like gate pose. Come back down to table. This time, your left leg is gonna come out while the right leg comes parallel. Left hand grounded into the ground. Right leg comes up parallel and right arm goes up for half moon on the other side. Right leg comes down. Right arm comes out for extended side stretch. And coming back into table. Again, right leg comes out parallel, left leg extends. Left leg comes off the ground parallel. Left arm goes up for half moon. This time, drop the left leg back and extend the arm out for a little bit of a back stretch, almost like a wild thing variation. Giving yourself a little deeper hip stretch. And coming back into table. Left leg goes out, right leg extends, grounding into the left hand, extending the right hand up and extending the right leg parallel for half moon on this side. Drop the right leg back and extend out for a kind of like a wild thing variation again on this side. Okay. Coming back into table, drop the hips, extend the arms for child's pose. You can come into table and go ahead and have a seat. Do easy seat. Take a 2 breaths here. Come into heart center. On your next inhale, arms go up. Sit up tall. On your next exhale, drop one arm and lean. Remembering to be tall. Maybe even gazing at the palm. Bring it up and down, up, down. Right arm goes back up, releases back down next to you. Take both arms and put them behind you. Lift up at the hips, giving yourself a hip stretch. Kind of stretches your lower back in the front of your hips. I'm gonna give you some neck rolls. Sit up tall. Inhale, exhale the neck forward. Roll to the left, all the way around, slowly. However fast feels good to you, whatever speed you feel like you need. Stop at the bottom and rotate to the right. And do the other way again, to the left. All the way around. If you're like me, you're all kinds of cracking right now. Like my neck could have a whole language. Stop at the bottom and last time to the right. Okay. I'm feeling pretty decent. One more thing I like to do, just to look up. Okay. Kind of like a little random hip stretch, but you can go ahead and lay on your backs or on your side, whatever is a comfortable position for you. Actually, let's all lay in corpse pose. It's Savasana on our backs, our hands palms facing up. You started your morning with practice, moved your body, with gratitude. Come into the breath. Listen to what your body is telling you this morning or today. As you breathe in and breathe out, appreciate just being present in this moment. Not worried about the cares of the world or all the daily dealings. Not worried about any meetings or Zoom calls or emails. Just being present in the here and the now. Appreciating the stillness. As we scan our bodies, bringing attention to any areas that are feeling good right now, and letting it go. Any areas of our body that may feel neglected right now, and letting it go. As our thoughts come into our minds, we acknowledge them and let them go. Noticing the movement of our bellies, rising and falling with the breath. Maybe we notice the difference between the breath in our nostrils and our breath through our mouths. Maybe one is softer or more warm. We acknowledge, accept, and let it go. Go ahead and wiggle your toes as we come out of our Shavasana and start to wake up our bodies. Begin to maybe move those ankles and your feet as you wake up the lower limbs, your calves and your knees, your thighs and your glutes. Maybe you squeeze and let go and release. Your hands and your fingertips. Allow them to wake up slowly and gain movement. Your arms and your back and your neck. Stretch your arms out wide ahead of you as you come up slowly. Bringing awareness back to where you are. Maybe hugging yourself, thanking yourself, loving yourself for spending this time on your mat, giving back to yourself. So come up to a seated position. As we end this practice, I want to thank you again for coming and watching this video. I really appreciate it as always. I hope you have a blessed day and that everything that you've ever dreamed of comes true. In a world full of differences, we are all more alike than we know. Thank you again for your time.